Safety in Karate. Welcome to Morning Karate Thought 90. I'm Les Buka, and every morning I share with you a thought about karate. This one is sparked up by the video of Hapkido guys and doing very nice techniques, throwing each other about. And the one thing I didn't enjoy is the way they land. So every single person, the landing was banging their head on the floor. It didn't look like they've got much of a matting. With some mat giveaway, but it wasn't like a soft one. And every time they bang in the head, which is not a good practice. When we do throws, I make sure that people putting their chin down and the head doesn't hit the floor, plus we're using softer matting so the back doesn't hurt. And I think the safety should be priority in every club. And when you're rolling, when you're throwing, your partners should have your safety in mind. So whenever we throw, we make sure that the person is turned right up, so there is no head landing. In the first of the throws, you could see that the guy has been landing straight on his forehead, so that might lead to a permanent neck injury, being paralyzed and so on. So you don't really want that in your classes, and you don't want that happening to anybody, to yourself or any of your students or any of your friends. So my wrestling coach and my karate teacher always was putting the safety first. So whenever we throw, we're making sure that people will not land on their head. So the control of the throw is your responsibility, the thrower, and how the people land is your responsibility. So even in the competition, you try to win, but the safety is first. In the end of the day, we all want to walk home, have our family life, and don't be injured and don't spend the rest of the life in a wheelchair or with a permanent injury or disability. And people forget about that, especially when you're young. You just want to go, throw as hard as possible, and it's just not worth it. In the long run, you're gonna feel all those injuries. And right now it's very difficult to imagine when you're 20 years old, and I've been the same. That'll be fine. And now being plus 40, you start feeling this, that it doesn't heal that quickly. The weather impacts your ability to move, to train, all those niggling small injuries coming up and forcing you to slow down and do stuff. So if you're training, make sure you do the safety first. It's worth it in the long run. It's just martial arts. You need to be able to do them for long years, not just for a few days and then quit. And the same thing is with when you've got a new student coming in. If you get them injured in the first lesson, they're probably not gonna come back. If they had a very painful experience, they're not gonna come back. And then with your current students who stayed with you, if they constantly injured, it's just not a good progression, because they have to spend so much time on recovery that it prevents them from moving forward and being better at the martial arts you're doing. What do you think about safety? Is that paramount in your club, or you kind of going rough and survival mode? If you would like to support the channel, best way to do it is just to watch another video, like and subscribe. And I see you Monday.